Yo, hey, what's up, guys? We do have some fantastic news about an update about a third-party tool that has been in the community forever. I'm talking about the RSL Helper, and I think the update will be huge for every player that is basically playing on your computer. It makes your life so much easier and it will kind of change your game. There's one thing that has been in the community for a little bit, but there is another thing. Wait, that is the RSL Helper. We don't have it actually right now in, like maybe I missed it or something. Clear me out if I missed it. I want to use it right now. But our good man, the legend, like who he put up the community for a long time. He actually made a new feature in his RSL helper, and I want to share with you guys because I think that will be huge. First of all, like it is in German, so I'm not gonna put up the volume right now, but he actually, let's put it on play. He put something in his RSL helper that is like the Hell Hades optimizer and optimizer, where you can go for your gear and get your best gear overall in there and put it together. It's basically like the optimizer from Hell Hades included now in the RSL helper, and that's just one thing I really like because we quickly have to talk about it. The optimizer right now from Hell Hades is just not updated anymore. Like, you get new champions in here, and that is basically anything you get. But there's so many things that are just not working right now on the Hell Hades optimizer that I kind of want to bring that to your attention because I am a power user of it, and I do my takeovers, I get my stats and everything out of the optimizer. That is probably maybe, hey, I gotta be for real, probably it's gonna be the RSL Helper now version because it considers a little bit more than just what we have right now. This is kind of the standard what we have for, let's say 2024 or something. But let me go you quickly an example. We have, that's what I had quickly, a problem about. It was our He-Man. Like, I put it on damage mode. Let me quickly show you that I reset everything in here. So I put him on damage mode. I put actually nothing in here, nothing in here. I want to just have damage. And I put in 250 speed. And what the problem is, it will now basically, for some reason, make HP a more prioritized, actually, skill that is, wait, let me rephrase that. It's searching for HP more than it does for attack right now. It is just not the thing that it has to do. Or else there is, for example, relics. Relics are just not even displayed in this optimizer anymore. There is no update anymore, no nothing, and that is kind of screwing us up for a for a lot of things where you just have to do some, additional thoughts about something that is not quite right. So you can see right there, it is actually prioritizing HP for some reason, and I had a little bit of a problem with it right now, but there was no other solution, so I just went for it. But hey, RSL Helper puts that something in here, like, and there's really cool things about it. First, we got an optimizer, but also, let me play that. Maybe it's gonna happen right now. I don't know all the functions right now here and there. He's clicking his stuff. He knows exactly what he did. It's Farbstoff. He does that for years now. So he knows how to program that thing. So I really do trust him. And he's just showing right now, it is basically the optimizer. Let me put that on full screen. It is basically the optimizer, but in a other version where it also gets for your relics. Or maybe I trust Farbstoff that he puts a little slider in there for Titus, that you can actually put your HP values in there. You have no idea how screwed we kind of do it on the optimizer right now. On the optimizer from Hell Hades, we are for Titus. Let me quickly stop that. On Hell Hades, maybe he shows something. I think that's the good part. Like, give it a second. But on the optimizer, for example, the Titus, we never see the real damage potential because there is no work on the system anymore. They're just adding, at this point, new champions. They put in the attack, they put in the multiplayer, and that's it. And there's so many things that are missing. What I think Farbstoff is gonna do, 100%. And yeah, let's talk about the second feature, where I was like, wow, this is insanely good. I was actually thinking about that, like, hey, what would save a little bit of frustration in this game and all that, and he did a feature about it. I was just thinking about, hey, maybe there could be something cool. But what he did is that you can, I think he's just showing right now that you can equip, you can go in his optimizer, in the RSL optimizer, put in your stats, put in, and it equips it for you and stuff. Like we see on the Hell Hades optimizer. But the next thing is that he puts up a team gear save function. Like, he showed it somewhere in the video. I think it's right here where he's like, hey, I'm making this team right now for my faction, and then I'm gonna save it in the RSL optimizer. And then it actually puts in the gear that you saved on it just back on your whole team. That is insane. You know it yourself how many champion we use in many situations, and sometimes a not so great. See right there. I think it's it equips it everywhere. Like the whole team. That is chef kiss. That is something we really need. That is a whole frustration point in the community where you're just like, oh, I gotta do my faction war, but oh, I gotta kind of put this all together, get this gear. Like, which one was it? Was it the preset damage or was it the preset Chimera what I used right there? Or maybe I saved it in 2 spaces, but yeah, you cannot save a thing 2 times. Like, there's so many problems with that every time you want to start something that you just don't have the gear for in this moment, and this. Oh yeah, it will make my life so much easier. That's why I say thank you, Farbstoff, and I want to share this with you guys. There is 2 things that are really insanely good. That is the optimizer that considers more things in the future than tools that we have in this moment. And also the second one is actually that it saves your gear from your whole team, what you used. It puts it back really quick for you, and then you're just gonna start the run what you kind of intended to do. And you don't want to do this menu stuff, like everything, go back into your menu, do this, go back into your menu, do this. No, we just want to get our stuff done. And that's why I think, like, really, thanks, man. Farbstoff, you made my life easier, you make other lives easier. But there's also another thing, what he's kind of implementing. I'm not so sure what is actually gonna be, but there will be an AI in his RSL Helper that I didn't understand it completely, but I trust this man. For real, I trust this man that he has some intention about it to make your life easier, so you can kind of talk to the AI and it equips your champions. It does something that is not completely done yet as far as I know, but hey, every time he puts out a new feature, it's gonna be kind of game-changing. Like the last thing what really helped me out was where he just had the Chimera. Wait, I'm gonna show you that quickly. That one was like really helpful for me because here, Chimera trials. You can just add your champions in there. Wait, let me put that thing away. And you can just add your champions in here, and then it shows you just what kind of trials you can do. And that helped really out because sometimes it was just ridiculous in your head. Just go in your head and okay, this is 2, this is 5, this is and then just I put my champions in this RSL Helper feature and then everything was just nice, So hey, I think that's gonna be it. There are 3 things that are really nice, what I like to have, and give me update it now, buddy. Just do it now. That would be so cool. Then I can make a video about like, hey, did you see what is happening? What I can do now because of you? Yes. But yeah, that will be everything you need to know. Optimizer, team, savings about your gear, and also an AI in the future that will do something cool for you. I think it's gonna be something cool. But yeah, make sure to press the like button, subscribe if you haven't done already, and yeah, have a nice day.